First off, welcome everybody to the TOYSREVIL channel, Instagram Live. And what I'm going to do today, right now, is to unbox this package. I've done it off camera, but I've not done a proper unboxing at all on videos. So this is to rectify this issue. It is now 9 p.m. on May 4th, Star Wars Day. So it's the evening time. I'm sure it's bright and early somewhere else. So probably it's just about the right time lah. So in celebration of Star Wars Day, I'd like to unbox this figure. Have before you. Have a look at this. If you're unfamiliar with this, let me check. This was released in 2016 from WETWORKS, where only 20 figures of this 4.2 inch tall figure was released as the second batch. There was a first batch released, but the second batch was 20 figures in 2016 online. It was available also at the Singapore Toy Con that year as well. I don't have the total number with me, but nevertheless, rare lah. So have a look at the package. This is a supremely thick. You can see the thickness of the board, and stands by itself. You can see the character in resin, hand painted resin, with the art. Here the art is described, artwork by Carlos Ruiz. Sorry bro if I pronounce your name wrongly. This is the artwork that was used. Basically it's like a cosplay kid dressed up as Boba with a remote control slave one. How cool is that, man? How cool is that? Yeah, see, you can see the light, the halo, but as long as you can see the artwork. Yeah, this is the figure, the Hunter Chronicles Bobette. As much as I had posted in my Instagram just before this live about a lot of my figures from Star Wars are appropriated figures, appropriated iconology from independent toy makers, because if we're talking about realism, frankly speaking, we're watching the movie screens and TV screens anyway. So I'll rather see something new or a reinterpretation, reinvention of the characters that we are familiar with in Star Wars now. With that in mind, let's have an open of this figure since we've seen the carded art. The beauty of this figure is it is resealable. Wow, I cannot remember how I opened it before. Okay, clasp at the bottom, open on top. Ooh, pardon me as I tiptoe around this. Yes, gotta love resealables, man. There you have it. I'll put lying down. Resealable figure. Best lah. You can't beat resealable figures. Best invention in toys. Now let's take a look at the figure itself. I'm very careful of raising figures and how fragile they are. I've known to be very clumsy. Hence I am always fearful. Main figure itself, there's no articulation. We'll see a turnaround later. And as well, two additional accessories. Get closer look. One is the slave one remote control that's freeformed, and this is the antenna. So bear with me as I attempt to attach this onto the figure without it flying off somewhere. There it is. Ding. Is it a steady fit? It's not a perfect fit though. It's a bit loose, but it's supposed to be here. Yeah, it's a bit loose. It will work with a blue tag, but I'm not going to put it on right now in case I drop it and I lose it and I'll shed tears of regret. Anyway, let's have a look at the figure. Ooh, a bit of a chip here. This is the figure itself, designed by WETWORKS. Do a turnaround. resin cast, like a little drape here. I like it that the aesthetics is not, it still retains like a sculpty, hand sculpted feeling of the character without it being too, I'm not saying it's not refined, but without it being crisp and clear lines. Hence the appeal of this figure. It literally looks like it's been sculpted. That's the aesthetic that Carlos has been doing for a while, and it looks perfect in that regard. Even look at this, the production here. It is crisp and clean as it should be, or not as it should be, as it is. So everything else is on purpose. The sculpty feel. Can you see the details here? Maybe I should be put it closer to the camera. I'm filming this off my iPhone 7. It's a bit of a chip. I didn't notice this before, so this might be new. Bit of a heartbreak, but cannot complain, huh? So this dude, next to his art, he has a remote control. There's no remote control here, but it's all good, huh? It's all good. For those who have missed it beginning, it's supposed to have his antenna here, which I'll purposely not put in case it drops, because it's not a solid fitting piece, and I do not have a blue tack around me at the moment. Otherwise it would be a decent fit. Yeah, you can see the stub here and the hole here. Yeah, so there it is. Hunter Chronicles Bobette from WETWORKS. Let me look at the remarks. John Denver's secret love child. Gotta love your name, man. Yeah, man. In his pocket, the remote control. Probably. So, does anybody have any questions besides you want to buy this because I'm not selling this figure? Anything else you want to see clearer from this figure? I love the little dent here, a la the Boba Fett character. Last seen when? In Return of the Jedi? Was it Return of the Jedi, or was it Empire Strikes Back? I forgot for a moment. And it shows that I'm not a hardcore fan lah. I'm very tempted to talk about the Mandalorian because of Fett's appearance, but at the same time I'm worried whatever I have said is already a spoiler. The spoiler sucks lah. Question: what material is this made from? Is resin cast. It has a decent weight, so this is resin cast and hand painted. Authentic to the series. Yeah, man, the dent, cool. Imagine if this can come down like this. No lah. I think authenticity in terms of visuals is good enough for me. I don't need 100% working, man. He was worn by the burlesque. Dude, I've out of the J. Yeah, okay, yeah, correct. Basilisk. Yeah, today I did a card flip through my trading card, Star Wars trading card, and we saw the Sarlacc pit, the creature, where he was swallowed. That one not giving away lah. That one, if you don't know and have not watched Star Wars by now, yes, Ethan, by now then this video might not necessarily be for you. This is in no way being arrogant, but Star Wars is a lore that has gone on for much longer than anyone realizes, regardless of the current incarnation, which I don't hate, but it's all part of Star Wars, I guess. You're welcome. It's all part of Star Wars, and yeah, I agree. Hard to spoil the movie at that point. I'm tempted to talk about the book of Boba, man, but you know, we'll wait for that point. We wait for it to come. When the TV series in Mandalorian season 2 came out, I'll be very vague. Those who understand will understand. When the character appears in his suit where he refurbished his suit. I'll spoil that point at least. It reminded me of this figure as well, because it's crisp and clear and nicely painted, except for the dent lah. And seeing that on the small screen is like, oh yeah, man, nice. Of course, at one point I'm thinking, of course they can sell new toys, but at the same time, you know, I think toys, pop culture, everything is part and parcel of it. Saying it is as useless as it is what is going to happen in the first place. I don't buy as much Star Wars action figures as much as I would love to, but I just can't afford chasing that. But if I do, yeah, then why would I buy a toy which I have seen on the television or in the cinema? Because I just want to collect, I just want to own something that I enjoyed, hence a toy or print or a piece of artwork. And there is nothing wrong with that. Toys are evil, yes, toys are evil, but the fact that we can own these, it's great lah. Hence, at the same time, my preference towards independent, appropriated, non-licensed figures, let's say it out loud. I appreciate it as well because it gives me an opportunity to see a reimagined version of a character I know. I think that's fun. Let me read your comment, John Denver's Secret Love Child. I was worried that Disney would really mess with the timeline a lot, but true. This is the one thing which I really appreciated Disney in doing for The Mandalorian. I'm not going to speak about the movie. That I think is too big a discussion that I will not go into now when I'm talking about toys. But the TV series is sweet lah. They hit the nostalgia spot so sweet, appealed to the long-time fans, and at the same time, I feel personally, lets the newfound fans have a chance to connect with the old-time fans. We're not going to say older fans, old-time fans, because that I've always felt that is a separation between the two. It's like, oh, I watched this when it came out, versus people like, yeah, you know, I only just watched this on DVD, on streaming service. Somehow or rather, I wish aspects like this might not separate folks from liking the show, if you know what I mean. I might not be making much sense. I hope you know what I mean. But I felt Mandalorian was a nice bridge between, if you're going to say young and old, let's call it the now generation and the previous generation. I think Mandalorian is great. I'll sing its praises forever, at least until season 2 lah. Having said that, making new stories and spin-offs, true, it's a hard thing to do, and it's correct, totally correct. Even in the 3 latest full screen movies, they tried to, regardless of effect, they tried to, and folks, I can't say because it's the verbal folks. I apologize. The screen it paused because of poor connection. Hey, John Denver's Secret Love Child, I'm back. I'm sorry. I didn't meant to go offline just like that. The computer, or rather the phone, just basically paused. I need to find out a better way to film this rather than just my phone, which I can't see lah. Anyway, I was on a soapbox talking about repeat. I'm sorry if I'm repeating, folks, about the first 3 Star Wars movie, New Hope, Empire, and Revenge, when it was in the 70s, and the last 3 movies were only recently, so there's like 40 years between them. If there has been no evolution since for the past 40 years, right, I am going to be a bit suspect, and folks, I'm going to say it's going to be a cash grab anyway. It's going to be a nostalgia cash grab, but at the same time, it's what a lot of us want as well. So The Mandalorian is a perfect bridge, whereas the movies has their own way of doing things, and Disney going full on with their Star Wars. Look, I love it or hate it. At least there's a choice right now for, at least for me lah. I can't say for everyone else. And as long as there's a choice, I'm happy lah. I can choose to like it, I can choose to don't like it, I can choose to watch it, but at least I have a choice. Imagine after the first 3 movies, New Hope, Empire, Jedi, before Phantom Menace and everything came along, there were no projects. All we had were toys, and what we had then is not what we have now in social media. Where we can even have fan art and animation and whatnot that we can share very easily. As much I can show you this video of me unboxing this toy, but back in the day, oh man, we're starved for content. But of course now, like, content overload. But yeah, I get off my soapbox. I'm not going to be, I'm happy I can be picky. I'm happy I can choose to partake of something or not. If not, yeah, I'm the greedy. I realized only recently I'm considered Generation X. I'm not gonna lie, nothing to lie, but I'm greedy also lah. I have a chance to partake of all of these, and it's great lah. And having had this figure in front of me right now, it is a joy lah. Let me pull out some figures which I took pictures of earlier on and put on my Instagram group shots. Might as well. No offense to Carlos. But these are the other which I posted. If you have not seen, go and check out my Instagram uploads. These are all non-licensed interpretations of the Star Wars characters. This from Cat Mask Mew, Cat Mask from Thailand. His Cat Mask figure, resin. All of these are resin. Resin made, painted. Look at the details. Even for hand painted, look at the shine. So this is his cat version of C3PO. I love this. Cat version of R2D2. Solid piece, no articulation. You can see all these. This is from TOYSREVIL, also from Thailand. A whole bunch of figures. Ooh, this is a bit tilted down. But at least from, I can't remember the name of the character. Was it Crows? Japanese anime or Japanese manga. Gangster dudes. Look at this. This is partially clear resin. Epic lah. Oh, I love this, man. Look at this logo at the back. Tops Toys. And this is of course from Quicks, his resin incarnation before his licensed production figures all around. I was lucky to have this from back in the day. It's a fabric cape. Yeah, fabric sewn cape. We can see here. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be a review of the figures, but since they're here, they're a bit dusty. They are here. I don't think it's meant to be a part, but at the same time I think it is, because you can pose lah. Wow, happy man, can pose. I'm happy lah. So just have to be careful not to lose parts of this lah. Oh yes, I forgot one piece. Give me a moment. And this from Imagination Studios. Imagination Studios. They are Trooper Boy, Stormtrooper, resin as well, again hand painted. This was an Ozo collection exclusive back in the day. For Singapore, celebrating Singapore, red and white, Singapore's flag colors. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. My appropriated Star Wars characters. Okay, tell you what, since we're all looking at Star Wars stuff, right? Can bring my camera up. If you can see, from the back right hand corner is Quick's earlier Storm King machine. That's the red, is the TOYSREVIL colorway, and on its left is the Spider Trooper, also from Tops back in the day. Sorry man, I'm showing off, man. But I need to show off lah, because these are all part and parcel of my Star Wars collection that I'm proud of for owning. Yeah. So at this point, let me take a pause and see if there's any other comments. Any questions from anyone? No, I'm not selling any of these. Yeah, in my collection. I can tip down. Then I guess with that, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. There are no questions. This started out as a review for Bobette from WETWORKS. Turned out to be a little gathering of Star Wars characters. Yeah, maybe that works. Let me tilt down a little bit. Star Wars characters. Appropriated Star Wars characters. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can do fan out. Everybody can be in shot. Showing off my Star Wars toys. Okay, leave it a decent shot. That's it. And with this, I'll end my stream. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. And hope everybody has a great Star Wars day wherever you are at. And may the 4th be with you. Bye bye.